On Global TV News Prime, EFCC seeks special court to tackle all theft vandalism. Now fund class 22 more state-owned institutions for student loan. On the business news tonight, NNPCL postpones the Port Harcourt refinery kick-off 6 times. Federal government buys 70 CNG buses from local manufacturer. On sports tonight, Gara Gombe warns NO against sports politics. Hello and welcome to all of viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Prime on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Deacon Michael. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365. And now the details of the news. 22 more state-owned tertiary institutions have been cleared by the Nigerian Education Loan Fund to apply for student loan. The Nigerian Education Loan Fund has announced that students from the following 22 state-owned tertiary institutions can now apply for loans on its portal. The onboarding of the 22 state-owned institutions brings the total number of approved state institutions to 108. The challenge of insecurity and fragile borders have been identified as factors bedeviling the trade in West and Central Africa. The Controller General, Nigerian Customs Service, Adewale Adeniyi, made this known in Abuja while handing over to the new Vice Chair of World Customs Organization, West and Central Africa region. Shana J has the details.
The Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, who served as the immediate past vice chair of the organization, called for stronger collaboration and partnership between the 24 customs administration within the region. He also tasked the newly elected vice chair to ensure the immediate mobilization of resources to fund the activities of the organization.
All our customs administrations are challenged by issues of fragile borders and insecurity. So we are faced with the challenge of working with other security agencies to ensure our national security. I hand over this baton to the incoming Vice Chair. I want to charge you to continue to take measures that would pull all our customs administrations together.
The new vice chair, who doubles as the DG Mali Customs, Amadou Cornet, who spoke in French, commends his predecessor for all his efforts while pledging to build on the gains so far achieved. Sharona J reporting for Global TV News.
The Senate's Public Accounts Committee have expressed concern over the persistent non-cooperation of certain ministries, departments, and agencies responding to audit queries. General's report for the year ended December 31st, 2019. The chairman of the committee, Senator Hamid Wadada, addressing journalists in Abuja, read a write-up to that Sean Kikelome Kere has the details.
The Senate's Public Accounts Committee expressed its disappointment with ministries, departments, and agencies, emphasizing that their failure to attend public hearing and respond to queries hinders the committee's effort to submit a timely report to the Senate plenary. Senator Wada further warns that the Senate will leave no stone unturned, adding that there is no agency that is above the law.
The committee is very displeased with the attitude of foot dragging by agencies who are by law expected to respond to parliamentary invitations and account for their actions.
He further says failure to appear will attract unpalatable consequences from the committee and the Senate.
Nobody is above the law, and whoever you are, whatever you think you are, Nigeria makes you. So you cannot be greater than Nigeria. And this is Nigeria. The National Assembly is Nigeria. We are sitting on mandate of Nigerians to protect their interest.
The committee reaffirmed its commitment to protecting the interest of Nigerian people and ensuring that public funds are managed with utmost integrity. Among the MDAs identified as non-compliance are the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Mining Cadastral Office, Federal Inland Revenue Service, Nigerian Upstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, among others. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says the contemporary security challenges faces as a nation require trying into the concept to resolve them decisively. A president who was represented by the secretary to the government, George Akume, had met at Africa conference on the 60th anniversary of the Defense Industry Corporation Abuja. Sharon Najee completes their report.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by the Secretary General of the Federation, George Akume, says the significant contribution of DCON over the years and the passion to see the speedy growth of DCON and Nigeria's military-industrial complex was the motivating factor in signing the DCON Act 2023 into law. While commending the efforts of DCON over the years, the President says his administration will invest substantially in DCON to ensure it delivers on its mandate efficiently within the 2030 roadmap timeframe.
The contemporary security challenges we face as a nation require tying into the concept of the whole of government and society approach to resolve them decisively.
Highlighting the significant contributions and achievements of DCON over the past 60 years, the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Matawalle, says the recent enactment of DCON Act 2023 by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu marks a turning point in the history of the defense sector, adding that this new legal framework empowers DCON to operate with greater autonomy and efficiency, enhancing its ability to meet the evolving defense needs of our nation.
This new legal framework empowers DICON to operate with a greater autonomy and efficiency, enhancing its ability to meet the evolving defense need of our nation.
While emphasizing the theme of this conference, which is DCON at 60, Future Frontier in African Defense Technology, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, underscores the importance of collaboration and innovation in addressing the complex security challenges facing the continent, adding that the conference is a call to innovate, embrace new technologies, and develop solutions that will ensure the security and prosperity of the nation and continent in the years to come.
A world where the dynamics of warfare and defense are rapidly evolving, it is imperative that we remain at the forefront of technological advancement. As African nations continue to confront threats to peace and stability, it is essential that we work together to enhance our defense capabilities and foster regional cooperation.
The Director General, DCON Major General Edith, says the theme of the conference is a call to reflect on the collective journey and to strengthen ties that bind African countries in common pursuit of building DCON.
Adapting to the dynamic landscapes of military technology and global defense trends. In the early years, our focus was predominantly on the production of small arms and ammunition, meeting the critical needs of our military and other security agencies. However, as the threats facing our nation and region become more complex and contemporary, so too has the interpretation of our mandates. In the 21st century, our projects have become more diverse, encompassing not only military products, but also venturing into civilian applications that leverage on our technological capabilities.
DCON was established in August 1964, born out of the visionary mandate to support and enhance operational capabilities of the Nigerian Armed Forces. The highlight of the event is the launch of DCON new logo and the anniversary book titled DCON at 60, Forging the Pathway to Indigenous. Sharon Najee reporting for Global TV News.
And now, the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohamed Pathe, have revealed that no fewer than 67% of Nigerian doctors practice in the United Kingdom. He also stated that Nigerian trained doctors and nurses are in high demand worldwide, adding that the National Health Service in the UK would struggle if Nigerian doctors withdraw from the scheme. The chairman of All Progressive Congress Northern Governors Forum, Abdullah Isuli, says the just concluded nationwide End Bad Governance protest was an eye-opener and the pointer that the North is sitting on a time bomb. Among others, he said that the protest happened recently is an eye-opener as to the colleagues, and even when nobody was expecting the protests. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has called for the establishment of a special court dedicated to prosecuting cases of crude oil theft. The Commission's Director of Investigation, Abdul Karim Choko, made this call during an investigative hearing by the House of Representatives Special Committee in Abuja. Choko noted that over 400 cases were brought to court in 2019, with an additional 200 cases prosecuted in 2022. He explained that the creation of a special court, along with amendments to the legal framework governing the EFCC, will significantly enhance the agency's ability to combat crude oil theft. The ruling All Progressive Congress has kicked against the removal of Tony Okocha-led caretaker committee, saying the Rivers State Court lacks the power to take such action. The warning comes as few hours after a Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt nullified the sacking of Emeka Beke-led executive of APC in Rivers State. The court, presided over by Justice Sika Periku, ruled that the National Working Committee of the party held in dissolving the elected executive led by Emeka Beke. The judge stated that the APC National Working Committee does not have the power to dissolve an elected executive of a state, nor can set up a caretaker committee when the tenure of the elected executive is still running. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors has threatened to embark on a nationwide strike if their abducted colleague, Dr. Ganayat Papula, is not released by August 26. A president of that, Dr. Dele Abdullahi, made this declaration at a press briefing in Abuja, stating that the institution has lost patience with the government inaction over the abduction. Abdullahi said that following the notifications of the incident, the association notified all the security agencies through official written communication requesting immediate action towards the prompt rescue and release of their members. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs says the Nigerian government has signed no fewer than 26 memoranda of understanding with foreign countries and agencies in the last 12 months. The MOUs are in the areas of infrastructure, education, trade and investment, tourism, security, information, technology, culture, energy and gas, and sport. The MOUs are valued at over 4.2 trillion naira. The total amount could be higher, as the worth of many of the agreement was not specified in the document obtained from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Bertikun, says the force is on the trail of those responsible for violent protests across the country. The Inspector General of Police discloses at the Nigeria Police Force Youth Summit to celebrate the International Youth Day in Abuja. Kikele Mekere has the details. And I will bring that detail shortly. Now, the Enugu State Police Command has arrested and charged a suspect, Aliyu Said, with stealing a street light pole in a new artisan area of Enugu. This was revealed in a statement signed by the Enugu State Police Public Relations Officer, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Daniel Ndukwe. He said that they are apprehended by the operative from the New Haven Division following a tip-off about the criminal activity. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has donated a sum of 50 billion naira to support the Nigerian Education Loan Fund. This was disclosed by the Anti-Graft Agency when the fund's Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Kintunde Sawyer, led its management team on a courtesy visit to the EFCC headquarters in Abuja. Sawyer noted that the fund, an initiative of the President Bola Tinubu-led administration, was designed to provide funding for the education of indigent students. Moving still on the news, the Nigeria Security and the Civil Defense Corps in Jigawa State says it has recovered the remains of 2 men from a pond in Berinkondo Legal Government area of the state. The command's public relations officer, Barodindi Tijani, made this done in a statement issued in Dose, the state's capital. Tijani said the deceased, identified as Abubakar Alaji 20 and Abubakar Abdullahi 25, drowned while crossing the pond on their way to a market in Waza village. The Nigerian Army now says its troops have, in a series of coordinated counter-insurgency operations, neutralized 5 terrorists while 44 others surrendered to the troops in Borno State. He said the troops also recovered bombs, arms, ammunition, and Rotsu Kathu, as well as apprehended some criminal suspects during operations. The troops conducted a raid operations on the Islamic West province, enclave in the Bamalagu government area of Borno State. A Libyan driver was arrested in the Bishiri area of Libya for attempting to smuggle 6 underage female migrants from Nigeria. The arrest was made during a routine police patrol which intercepted the vehicle and detained the driver. According to the Migrant Rescue Watch, an organization that monitors the migrant activities, the driver claimed that the women were his family members in an effort to evade arrest. However, authorities saw through the ruse and took the driver and the women into custody. The transmission company of Nigeria says the Nigeria police has apprehended vandals in a blue picked-up van loaded with tower members and cables. And this was made known in a statement by the general manager of TCN Didimba. Mba said that the items were allegedly stolen from transmission towers along Dambo Madugri 132 kilowatts line. You're watching News Prime coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're now bringing you on the news returns. Federal government offers the MSMEs 15% logistics service discount. Do stay with us. We'll be right back with the News Prime. Many thanks for staying with us. You're still watching News Prime. And now to continue the news, the federal government has traced at least 83 billion in cryptocurrency and the fiat money channel towards a recent nationwide protest. They include $50 million of cryptocurrency, $38 million of which were blocked in 4 cryptocurrency wallets, and $4 billion contributed by various political actors in Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, and Katsina states. This was part of the presentation by the National Security Advisor, Ribiadu, at the inaugural meeting of the Council of State convened by President Bola Tinubu at the Presidential Villa in Abuja yesterday. The federal government has taken delivery of 70 hybrid jet mobile buses from the Jet Motor Company in a bid to enhance the country's transportation sector. The Nigerian automobile manufacturer made this disclosure in a statement. The buses, which operate on compressed natural gas and the premium motor speed, are expected to provide affordable and comfortable transportation for many Nigerians. As part of efforts to improve businesses conditions, expand sales, and lower operation costs for small and medium enterprises in Nigeria, the federal government through the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency offer the 15% discount on logistics to help small businesses cut their transportation expenses. This initiative, in partnership with the Nigeria Postal Service, aims to enhance business conditions, boost sales, and reduce operational costs. I will commence on August 26. The Director General of the SMADAN, Mr. Charles Odi, made this known while signing a memorandum of understanding with the Postmaster General of NIPOST, Mrs. Tola Odayemi, on Wednesday in Abuja. Moving to Rivers State, the Port Harcourt Refining Company, a refinery under the management of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited in Rivers State, has again failed to commence operations after about 6 postponements. It was observed that promises made to Nigerians by the Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources and NNPC about the refinery have continued to witness multiple failures. In July, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the NNPC, Malik Hari, stated categorically that the refinery will come into operation in the early August. And on the foreign scene, British annual inflation rose back above the Bank of England's target in July. Official data showed the consumer prices index rose by 2.2% last month, compared with a 2.0% gain in June. The Office for National Statistics said in a statement it means overall prices are rising faster than the Bank of England's 2% target, although an increase was widely predicted. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida announced Wednesday he will still step aside next month, ending a 3-year term plagued by low popularity ratings and a spluttering economy. The ruling Liberal Democratic Party, which has governed almost uninterrupted for decades, is due to hold a leadership contest next month with the winner to become the Prime Minister. Kishida says he will not seek re-election as a party chief. Former chairman of the Gombe Football Association, Shaibu Ahmed Gare, has seriously warned that the Minister of Sport Development, John Enoh, from interfering in the elections of the various sport federations. The Free Sport critic spoke against the backdrop of the ministers threatening to rid their federations of officials who are not adding any value to sport development following the country's abysmal outing at the 2024 Olympic Games concluded in Paris, France. While frowning on the worst stage of the $9 billion budget, Gara reasoned that the minister's plan could attract the wrath of the various international bodies which the federations are affiliated to. He warned the minister not to interfere in the electoral process but should ensure the key positions are filled by the right people. And our still on news, the Premier League has announced a significant change to VAR ahead of the 2024-2025 season. It has been in the place in the English top flight since 2019 to 2020 campaign, and there have been some controversial incidents in the ensuring the period. Last season's Nottingham Forest criticized the VAR on X after the issues went against during a game against Everton. However, the Premier League is now taking steps as they attempt to address those issues. Following the announcement, the change has been met by a mixed response from fans. The Premier League has launched a new account on X, which will provide near-live explanations of referring Real Sociedad may be coming to an end after Spanish publications confirmed that the club are ready to sell the striker, settling at €20 million asking price. Earlier in May, the striker requested to leave following another turbulent season with the Basque club. It has been a difficult time, a spell for the Super Eagles striker since joining the club from Almeria during the 2022 summer for €20 million. Now the bright light of Stadio in will shine on Super Eagles forward Ademola Lookman on the quest to etch his name alongside some of the Nigerian football greats at the precepts of the history while pleading the Atlanta's attack against the formidable Real Madrid in the European Super Cup. What a short and exclusive list of Nigerian footballs who have graced this prestige stage. Lookman has a chance to join an elite club, one that has seen only 3 of his compatriots lift this converted trophy. And as we wrap up Global News Prime, let's take a look at our top stories. EFCC seeks special court to tackle all theft vandalism. Now fund class 22 more state-owned institutions for student help. Business news: NNPCL postpones the Port Harcourt refinery kick-off the 6th time. Federal government buys 70 CNG buses from local manufacturer. And sports, Gara Gombe wants an org against sport politics. And that is it on News Prime, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We are on DSTV, channel 365, in StarTimes, channel 276. Kindly follow us on all streaming platforms using @Global TV NG and on the screen. I'm Adika. Many thanks for watching and stay with us on News Prime. See you again.